Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Leo. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Leos, please. All right, so we have the Four of Wands coming through. All right, your person is also showing up as the Two of Cups. Holy smokes, Leo. They're viewing you as the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And the connection, we see the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. So it does feel like this is a very spiritual soulmate connection. And this may be somebody here who's hanging out around you right now, hanging out in your energy. And we see the Five of Swords, Venus in Aquarius. So I see here that, this person might be a little bit detached or experiencing some conflict. For some of my Leos, this person could be in another connection. But the Five of Swords is also an energy of someone unapologetically going after what they want. So for some of you, this person is really working hard on their stability. All right. So they're like, they're very cutthroat about making money or about up leveling in their job or, really, really, really focused on buying a home or, making more money or something like that. So it does feel like you have someone here who's extremely focused on their stability. This is someone with the Four of Wands. You might be seeing 1111 around this person or around this connection. But I'm also seeing too that this is somebody who's looking for connection. They're looking for union. And this may also be somebody who's very focused on finding the one. Okay. So let's see. The Four of Wands is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So this person could have Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is someone who's organized. This is somebody who's prepared. This is someone who really looks at all the details. This is somebody who looks before they leap. And again, they're strategic, they're a planner. This is somebody who likes to dot all of their I's, cross all of their T's. And with the Seven of Wands in reverse, it feels like this person is willing to let down their guard for the right person. Of course, when they feel comfortable. They'll let down their guard so that they can have victory. Because I do feel like this person is like a real go-getter. Like this is somebody who absolutely goes after what they want and they plan for it. But then they also know how to soften when necessary. Now, Leos, you're feeling the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this may be a connection that initially you don't think you're going to invest in. Or you may meet this person at a point in time when you're not feeling like the best version of yourself, or you're feeling a bit unstable, or you're not really looking for something solid, stable, and secure. And so we see the Hanged Man defining this connection, and now we see casual coming through. So this may begin as a friendship and evolve over time. And that does really track there with the Hanged Man. All right, so we see retired. So this is not going to be for each and every one of my Leos. Remember, I am reading for a lot of you. And when we get these really super specific messages coming through, like, retired or eye color or age or ethnicity, remember, they're going to be confirmation messages for some of you, but they're not going to resonate with all of you. And that's okay. It doesn't mean it's not your reading. But we see that this person enjoys their personal time. They have flexibility in their schedule. They could be slightly older. And for those of you who have been following me for some time, you do know that this card indicates this person might have had two very distinct careers. So they could have, the example I always give is they could have been a school teacher for many years, but they decided to follow, a passion of theirs or change careers. All right, and we have Gemini energy, so they could be a Gemini or they could have strong Gemini in their chart. So, symbolized by the twins, ruled by Mercury. They're the thinkers and communicators of the zodiac who are multifaceted. Social energy there with Gemini energy. And this person might also flirt with you with witty banter, making jokes, And we see Taurus energy. So they could be a Taurus Gemini cusp, but this person is stable. They enjoy aesthetics and comfort as they're ruled by Venus. They're loyal, they're kind, but they can also be a little bit stubborn. The Two of Pentacles here, Leo, tells me this is a strong soulmate connection. You two may come from different backgrounds, but you two really do complement each other in beautiful ways. And, you know, the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups is a strong soulmate, maybe even twin flame connection. And we do see there's a spiritual element to this connection, with it being defined as the Hanged Man. We see that this person, Leo, is artistic and creative. All right, there's an air of mystery around them, okay? And we see they could be Asian or of Asian descent, or there's some sort of Asian connection. I mean, maybe, you know, you go to sushi for your first date or something like that, okay? Let's see what else we need to know. What else do my Leos need to know here? All right, we see despair energy. So this is showing up in reverse. This is someone who I feel like doesn't stress too easily. I also think this is someone who knows hardship. They may be self-made, or they may have lost everything at some point in time, but they've worked hard for their stability. And that really makes sense with the Five of Swords, because I'm getting less of an energy of this person experiencing conflict, and more of an energy of this is somebody who's willing to do what it takes to have stability and to be where they want to be. Like, this is somebody who really fights for what they want. You know, they don't wallow in self-pity. We see concern energy. So this person, number 33, is really standing out to me. Somebody here could be 32 or 33 years old. But I'm also seeing with this concern energy that this is somebody who does worry about the details. This is somebody who's a planner. This is somebody who's going to worry about you as well, like want to make sure that you're feeling happy, make sure you're feeling comfortable. This is somebody who's going to make sure that you get home safe. You know, want to hear from you when you get in. Make sure you've eaten enough. Make sure you're feeling, like I said, happy and comfortable. All right. And we see pathway. So when this card comes through for me, oftentimes I feel like this is like they didn't see this coming, or they weren't expecting this relationship to develop into what it develops into. And I do feel like it's quite a pleasant surprise. Okay, because it may start off as a friendship and they may think that's all it is. But the more time you spend together, you know, the more this develops. All right. What else do my Leos need to know about this person? They may have an imperfection in their speech. So that could be, you know, maybe the language you speak with them is not their native language. They could have stutter or slur. They wear a meaningful accessory often, and I feel like it's something that either brings them luck or gives them strength. So it could be something that was passed down to them. We see that this person may be vegetarian, or they're on some sort of specialized diet. And we also see that, you know, this person's a healthy eater is what I'm getting. You know, they care where they source their food from. And we see that your paths will cross when a holiday is in season or during some type of celebration. Okay. They're viewing you, Leo, as the Queen of Swords. So this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. They love you for your mind. They see you as somebody who's extremely intelligent. They see you as loyal. They see you as in alignment. They see you as truthful. The Queen of Swords is also very well put together. You know, she's elegant. She pays attention to details. She's impeccably dressed. You know, she turns heads. The Two of Wands. I do feel, Leo, that you embody a lot of what this person has been waiting for. And if you meet during some sort of holiday or some type of celebration, it might be as the party is winding down that you meet this person, or they, you know, build up the courage to talk to you. Some of you could meet at like a wedding or something like that, or at a friend's house. But I do get that this person sees that you're introspective, And I just get that with the Two of Wands, sometimes this is my twin flame card, that you are exactly what this person has been waiting for. And the Two of Pentacles. But they may be a little bit worried that you're longing for someone or something else, something more than they can give you. They may also be really worried that you have options. Some of my Leos, you might be dealing with somebody at a distance, and this person might know that, or you might even tell them that you have like a long distance boyfriend or girlfriend or partner. But this person definitely, I feel like this person sees you as very capable, handling a lot and making it look easy. But they may also meet you at a time, Leo, when you're working 2 jobs, maybe trying to pay off debt or just trying to find financial security. So it's like, I do think they see you as somebody who has a lot on their plate. And with the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy, it feels like you do meet this person at a time of personal growth, or while you're working really hard. Like I said, some of you working 2 jobs, or your work life is extremely busy. You may be a little bit stressed about this connection as well, because it does seem like you've got a lot going on, or you have choices. But I also think you're going to be extremely attracted to this person, and you're going to feel like there's some sort of invisible cord between the two of you. So a past life soulmate connection or something along those lines. All right. What else do they notice about you? What do they notice about you, or what do they really admire about you? The Exorcist. Okay. So freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. All right. So this person definitely sees you as a force to be reckoned with. And they see that, you might be working really hard to make positive change in your life, whether it's physical, whether it's financial, whether it's emotional. So there's a lot of respect tied to that card. And storyteller. An ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. So again, this person's going to love hearing about your experiences, hearing about your travels, hearing about your life. And they see you as very charismatic, and they see you as a very elegant and very eloquent speaker. This person may even compliment you on your vocabulary. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy, tells me that most likely there's a strong spiritual connection that I think both of you are going to feel immediately. But I also think with the Hanged Man that this person is hanging out in your energy. And you both might be kind of holding back and looking at all the details here. All right, we see that this person understands their feelings and communicates with awareness. They respond rather than react, which is such a nice, mature energy. There's someone who's emotionally intelligent. They kind of know what to say and when to say it. They know when to emote. They also know when to hold back. So we see grounded and practical. Absolutely. I do get that with that earth energy there. This person values stability and realistic expectations. They bring balance to emotional intensity. All right. And healing through honesty. This connection brings truth where avoidance once lived. Healing begins with openness. All right. So again, this may be a very healing connection, but one where you can be free to be yourself, to be authentic. What else do my Leos need to know here, please? What else do my Leos need to know, please? We see proposal. Your romance is about to evolve and level up. So I feel like this person will pursue you, Leo. We also see a personal evolution within your relationship. So I love the recurring theme of evolution and growth between the two of you. So it's a powerful connection. It's a destined connection that's meant to help you learn lessons, and they don't have to be painful lessons. But again, it can be about being yourself and knowing that, your light and your shadow aspects, make up who you are, but also you're lovable regardless, right? It can also, restore your faith and love here. And we see that there are sudden feelings that this is the one. Okay. And we see twin flame union here. So regardless of the label we're going to give this connection, it's heart, body, mind, and soul. But we get really, really strong soul connection here between the two of you. All right. Anything else we need to know here for my Leos, please? So it's happening very soon. And we see the month of September being important. So between now and September. So I am doing this reading at the end of July. So it feels like in the next couple of weeks, you'll definitely know exactly who I'm talking about. All right, my lovely Leos, I'm going to leave it here. Sending you so much love and light. Take care.